as you were going through this, I was thinking about Sunday's gathering and the 10 points you listed on special relationships, and how you and I spent basically most of the day going through those 10 points as it applies to things that we do. And it was a calm exercise, but it was uncomfortable and it was real. It's difficult to say, to look at the darkest cornerstones of your own mind and your own behavior and say, yes, that's there, yes, I do it, and not get defensive about it and not try and project onto the other person, but just to say, yeah, that's ugly, and I'm looking at that now. But without that looking, you have zero power to change it. And if you're not willing to change it, then nothing will ever improve. And then we wonder why our relationships are so toxic and break up, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, we don't. It's their fault.
Yeah, it's your fault. So when I mentioned that to you earlier, and you were saying that, well, yeah, but that still doesn't go as far as he wants us to go here, which is denying the power of anything that isn't of God to have an effect on us. But still, that willingness to look and to say, I don't want to hide, is a true power in and of itself.
It is, yeah, and it's the beginning of the process. He does want us to look and look calmly. I was just saying to you, today that there are 6 references in the course to looking calmly at something. But then he also wants us to say, this has no power to affect me, to hurt me. And that's also key. So the basic picture is that we need to become adept at this true denial to free the mind, to reestablish our true will that God gave us, to correct our errors, and to protect the peace that God gave us. And I think that so much of the time when we talk about denial, it's just like, don't deny. Face the stuff you're afraid of. But I think this is a key kind of, addition to that idea. Don't just face it, deny that it can hurt you in any real way, and bring it into the light of truth where it can be corrected.
As we say so often in these classes, it seems like so much of contemporary spirituality is kind of stuck in a form of denial. And what Jesus is constantly asking us to do is use our will, use our logic, use our reason, use our thinking, use our learning to get to a place where we can let in the lessons that he's trying to teach us, let in the truth, and again, to the point of this whole mini course, guard our mind against illusion and falsehood about ourselves and other people, about God, and etc.
Yeah.
And so we have to appreciate the power of the mind in order to do that well.
Yeah, absolutely.